Hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with an update on what's going on around here, guys. It's been a crazy couple of weeks over at CGC because of that hurricane. So guess what? No boxes this week. I have boxes en route, and there might be some that show up by Friday. But unfortunately, because of the hurricane, it kind of put a little bit of a hamper on things and slowed things down. So I guess everything's back to pseudo normal over there. And that's one of the updates I'm going to talk about. Basically, the hurricane has come and gone. I know it's caused a lot of devastation in many areas, and to those that are affected by that, I sure hope that you and your family have been spared any crazy amounts of damage or what have you. It seems like CGC are back at work. They were back to work on a Monday of this week. I noticed my submissions started showing up again on Monday. Books that had been received there almost a full week earlier had been put on hold because of the hurricane, but now things are back on track. That's a good thing. Also, news at the CGC as well. A lot of people were curious about having their magazines that were previously signed. JSA, as you know, have been authenticating signatures on comic books. It was not, they were not available for magazines until now. So if you have a magazine that has a signature on that from a Sports Illustrated book or any magazine for that matter that may have a signature on it, now that service is available. I knew it was going to come. It was only a matter of time. It is now available for magazines as well as comic books. So dig out all those magazines with signatures, and yes, we can help you submit those in to get authenticated. I am behind. Go figure. I'm behind. Now for the comic doctor himself. Personally, our comics are moving along pretty quickly. I mean, the books are getting done. We're now, I believe, into early September. We may have a few scragglers of late August books still needing to be reviewed by me, but we are moving along. I am behind on my invoicing. I have two very large stacks of invoices that I have to get sent out to my clients. Most of the London Comic Con and Hamilton Comic Con books are now at CGC, and I have to send out invoices for that. So that's happening. What else can I tell you? Our turnaround time is, I'm still quoting around, 3-4 months for pressing, cleaning, grading, the shipping back and forth, that sort of thing. So we're still moving along quite well. And what else can I tell you? Oh yeah, today, my gosh, what a crazy. I almost missed the J. Scott Campbell signings because I had two boxes going out this week, and I held off on sending them because of the hurricane. So they sat packed, ready to go for several days, and then they finally got picked up today. So I get back to the shop, and I'm told that the carrier, the guy who, the delivery guy, came to pick up the books from FedEx, and he wanted to be a Superman, I guess, because the boxes weigh about 30 pounds each, and he picked both of them up at once. And they said, don't, just do one at a time. He goes, no, I can do it. He picked up both boxes at once, 60 pounds, which for a strapping young man is probably not a big deal. But for me, I'll do one at a time. Thank you very much. Anyhow, I got all the way to the truck, and then one of the boxes slipped and fell. And off they went. And I found this out at around 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock today, and I was irate. I was absolutely irate. And I contacted FedEx. Of course, you get their automated baloney, and it takes you like 5 minutes to finally reach somebody. So I finally reached somebody, and I told them what had happened. I said, I want the boxes to be returned. Problem is, those J. Scott Campbell signing books have to be in at CGC by this Friday. And so if they came back, guess what? There was a chance those books were not going to get there on time. So anyhow, I still wanted to, I didn't want the books to ship out without me inspecting them first. So I told them I want them delivered back. Then I thought, wait a second, there's a Whitby, there's a FedEx station in Whitby, which is like, 20-minute drive for me. So I said, you know what? I had my dinner, I hopped in the car, and I drove straight over there. They told me not to do that, but I did it anyways. And they were the nicest people over there. My gosh, I got there. Would you believe it? They went out and they took 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and they found my two boxes, brought them to me, brought them over in a little golf cart. I was able to inspect them. There was a little bit of a dent in the bottom of the box, but it didn't concern me because there's a buffer throughout, you know, top, sides, bottom. I would an inch and a half, inch and a quarter buffer around the entire thing, plus bubble wrap, plus, you know, anyways, I was pretty confident the books were just fine. And so the books should get to CGC in time. So that made me very happy. But boy, oh boy, was I upset, man. I got home and I was irate. I felt bad for my family because I was just pissed off. Guys, you don't understand how much time and effort I put into packing those things and making sure that they're packed well and cared for, you know, and to find some bozo pickup guy. And I wasn't my usual pickup guy because we have two people that usually pick up and they're fantastic and they know what's inside and they're very careful. This guy was a newbie, came in, wanted to be a Superman, carried both the boxes, and he ended up dropping one of them. So that was quite aggravating. Anyways, it's all good. The boxes are fine. They're on their way to CGC. That's good. What else is going on? Well, this weekend, hey, if you are local to Oshawa or the GTA, this weekend, you're cordially invited to my shop between the hours of 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. We got to add a few extra hours on there. A few things are happening this weekend. One, Comic Link, Matt Newell is going to be at the shop from 12 until 4 p.m. taking submissions for any Comic Link auction books that you might have. If you have books that you'd like to send out to auction at Comic Link, you want to contact Matt Newell, you can find his contact information over on my Facebook page, and maybe I'll put his contact information down below, and when I'm done the stream, I'll post it there. He would like to talk to you prior to coming and dropping off books. There are some stipulations he has for books to qualify for free shipping and what have you. So please contact Matt before coming. I don't want you traveling 3 hours only to be disappointed. So do call him or email him, what have you. And to go along with that, we're having the first sale of the season, of the fall season. So this is crazy. I have my $1 bins. I'm still packing them. I spent a few hours today packing them up again. 50% off all $1 books at my shop. So that basically means all my $1 bins are like 50 cents a book with a $5 minimum. You got to buy $5 minimum. You have to buy at least 10 books. And what I was putting out there today, I'm looking $5, $10 books, tons of that in there. So yeah, if you're in the area, come on by, take advantage of that. Also this weekend, 10% all submissions for pressing this Saturday at the shop as well. So if you have any submissions, this is a great time to get them in. 10% off all pressing. And I might even do some more sales in store as well. So, but you're going to find that out when you come to the shop. So I might have some others. So I'm going to have some more sales at the shop as well too. There'll be kind of pop-up sales at the shop. And I know for a fact that Charlo upstairs and Nipur at the loft are also having a pretty big sale as well. So if you're in the area this weekend, you really want to drop by and say hello. We got a few people here. We got Canada Comic Guy was the first one here. How you doing? Mark Scribblefest is here. How you doing, Mark? And Trevor's here. Hey, Doc, good to see you. Yeah, you too. Guys, again, I do apologize. There was no box to share with you this week. Again, they shut down operations as of last Wednesday in preparation for Hurricane Milton. So a lot of boxes were put on hold. However, I do have some boxes on their way back right now. So we should be back in business for Tuesday. Got lots of books there right now, guys. Got lots of books at CGC. Yeah, I don't have really much more to say. I just want to come up here and say hello because yesterday didn't happen. And I've been also, anybody else out there? I've been struggling with headaches for the last 5 days, like consecutive days. Maybe it's the weather changing. I don't know what it is, the pressure, whatever. My gosh. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today it finally just lifted at around 1 o'clock this afternoon. It finally lifted. I hope it doesn't come back because it sucks. Hey, P. Bales, Paul, how's it going? Good to see you as well. Also, guys, I've picked up some more stuff, vintage toys for the shop as well too. I've come into some more Star Wars toys. I actually just picked up not a huge lot, but I picked up about 13 new old Mego figures. They'll be coming to the shop. They're on their way, so I'll get those up in the shop soon. What else did I get? I got a whole bunch of those WWF wrestlers. Those, they're yay big. Some even have the posters that came with them, and a lot of the figures are actually complete. So, some of them have the accessories that are often lost. So those will be going up pretty soon too. What else? Oh my gosh. Keep him busy, my friends. Keep him busy. So, okay, we got John's here. Hey, John, how's it going? Dave's here. Looking forward to seeing my books back from CGC. Me too, Dave. Hopefully they're on their way soon. Mark's here. Oh, cold weather moving. Yeah, and that's what I think's causing these headaches, man. It was awful. Yeah, really weird. Maybe I don't know what's going on with CGC. You see, when I don't know if I have it here or not. Let me see if I have an example. When I send books into CGC, it creates an invoice. It creates like a 10-digit invoice number, like CGC 100155560 or something like that, right? And from that invoice number, and by the way, that invoice number could contain many different tiers, comic tiers or magazine tiers. Once they receive the books at CGC, they then create the invoice number. So if you got a modern tier in there, that gets its own invoice number. If you got a vintage tier, that gets its own invoice number, and so on and so forth. Got a strange email today from customer service saying, these 3 invoices, where do you want them to go? Where do you want them shipped? And I'm like, oh, because I looked them all up and there was no difference in any other invoice I'd sent in. So I was kind of shocked and kind of perplexed as to why they even sent me that email. So I hope everything's okay over there, because I'm like, yeah, everything, I'm looking at my invoice and everything's as it should be. Why are you not seeing what I see? So I emailed them today. Hopefully they'll give me an answer back soon. Well, guys, listen, that's all I really have to say. I don't think there's more to it other than Saturday sale. Tickety boo, moving up. Things are moving along at the shop. That's it for me. If you have any other questions, I can come on there. And thanks for coming by for this quick little impromptu video. Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am. The big news is the sale this Saturday. So hopefully you can come on by and say hi this Saturday again from 11 until 2, 90 Russet Avenue in Oshawa, Unit 5. Have you got any of my books back yet? Even any of my nope. Me? Well, I don't think so, Mark. I don't think I have. I've been sorting all my own books since my daughter went off to school. I don't recall seeing your name. Like I write that everybody's names down when as I put them in boxes, and I don't recall. But it should be soon. That being said, CGC's turnaround times have increased over the last month. So, what was once 3 weeks is now 5 or 6 weeks. So it has slowed down somewhat, but all the books are there, just waiting. And I am behind on my invoicing, and I have about a box and a half. No, that's not true. More like 2 boxes. 2 short boxes stuffed of books that have to go to CGC. I just haven't had a chance to do the paperwork yet. I'm just absolutely slammed, guys. Looking for stuff from June the 1st. June, July, August, September. Trevor, what books are those? Remind me what books. I know they're probably Conan books. Oh, excellent, John. Look forward to seeing it. Looking for stuff from June the 1st. June the 1st. Spider-Man. Oh, those. Yeah. Those went out. Those, I remember now. The three issues. Yeah, those went out a little later than they should have. That's why. Those will be going. Those are there. You'll probably get them back within a week or 2. I would think. But they are being very, very slow. Why does the thumbnail say October 25th, 2022? I don't know. Why would it say that? The thumbnail for this video? That's weird. Let me see. October. I don't know. But that could explain why my stream didn't work when I went on live for the first time. Maybe I fat fingered something. Thanks, David. I'll go fix that when I'm done this stream. Wouldn't mind going back in time. I buy some comic books. Yeah. Guys, again, if you have been invoiced by me, your books are at CGC. I do not invoice anyone until it does. Oh my gosh, what's going on there? I'll figure that out. But I do not bill anyone until the books are on their way or at CGC. For example, this stack of invoices. Oh, I look at this and I dread this. These are all at CGC. This next stack here. They're on their way to CGC. So, yeah. I don't invoice until they're shipped. So you can ask, where are my books? Where are my books? They're at CGC. If you've been billed and you paid, your books are at CGC. Or if it's like a part of if you've got 2 or 3 different tiers in your order, a part of your order could be back, but I do not contact you until the entire order is done. Also remember, I have now added, we've added a order status check on my website. That being said, some older orders are not on there. So you may type in your order number and it may not show up. If that's the case, it's because your order is older. I apologize. When you are looking for, hold on a sec here. When you're going to type in your order number on my website, this is the number. Where is it? Yeah. Ooh, I don't want people's names to be shown here. But this is the number you want to put in right there. That number right there. And this is a manual form. But if you have, if you did your order online, you'll also get a submission form and you'll have another computer generated invoice number on there, that number. So it's either that number or the number I just showed you. That's what you got to use to find your order status. We have been adding some as we see them, we add them, but some of them might not be in there. But anything that's been submitted over the last, say, week or two, that should be on there. You should be able to check your order status. That order status goes all the way until the books ship to CGC. Once they ship to CGC, the order status stops. You know that your books are at CGC, and we're just waiting for them to send the books back. At that point, you just wait for a text or an email from me saying your books have arrived. Time for DeLorean Dark. Yes, I think so. Guys, that's it for me. It is, what time is it? It's 9:22. I've got a few orders here, submissions I'm going to do some invoices for, and then I'm going to go to bed and try to get a good night's sleep. I'm going to fix that date, and I want to say thanks to those who are coming in. Guys, who's getting here now, hit that like button. It wasn't a great video. I know, I do apologize. Hope to see you, those GTA people, at my shop this Friday or this Saturday from 11 till 4. And yeah, again, remember, 10% off all grading. It's not grading, sorry. My gosh. 10% off all pressing and 50% off all dollar bin books. And there'll be other sales throughout the store as well. Guys, have a fantastic night. And hopefully I'll see you again on Tuesday when more boxes arrive from CGC. Until then, have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. And yeah, that's it for me, my friends. Arrivederci. Bye for now.